everybody, welcome back to Pink Plants Lady. Today I am doing a voiceover because this particular plan with me went super long. And the reason was because, I don't know, I was having an off sticker day, I guess. Everything I put down, I had to pick it up again, and then I was just indecisive about a lot of things. And if I'm going to be honest, at the very end, I did not like my spread. This one here is I am just decorating the month of March. I'm looking forward to March. March is always one of my favorite months because it's really still cool enough that I can wear sweaters or long sleeve t-shirts, and it is also windy, and I love wind. I love when it's windy and still a little cool but starting to warm up. I'm not a big fan of hot weather. So, and another reason is that March just brings a lot of green, and I love the color green. It used to be one of my favorite colors, and I think it's still probably my next favorite color after pink. Let's see, trying to remember what I did here, but so this washi tape is from Simply Gilded, and I have had it for years, and it's probably one of my favorites, but it always reminds me of the beginning of spring because it has the little clovers and the bunny rabbits and a nice light green shade. And I did not add a lot of decor, mainly because I think I'm going to write things into each square on a daily basis, just because I think it would be kind of cute to just put like a memory a day or something like that. We'll see how that goes, because I tried to do it in February and I kind of did it, but not enough. And so this time I am going to like fill in each, try to fill in most days. I'm not going to say I'm going to do it every day, but I will try to remember to fill in each day with something that happened that day. I am also adding these green boxes to the days that I have something going on. And right now, March is going to be super busy. I have three events that I am attending, two that I'm actually planning myself, and I also have like appointments and things like that I've been waiting for. So that's what all these boxes are. And one of the things is that I was finding out as many as I could of the green boxes so that it would kind of have the same hue everywhere. And then I put down this one, and that is not green. That one is blue. And I will realize it later on and end up removing it, because then I realized I needed to add something. And so I ended up switching it. You guys, I have spent the last 3 days decluttering my office / craft room. My office is a room about 12 by 12. No, that would be too small. 12 feet by 12 feet. I don't know how big it is. It's an average bedroom. And I can't believe how much stuff I had crammed in here. I still have a lot of stuff crammed in here because I still have to declutter my one closet that I took the doors off of it and put shelves in it. And every shelf is stuffed to the rim with stuff. But that's gonna be my project, I think, for maybe, I'm trying to think, maybe April. I have a lot of stuff going on. I have some travel and stuff, so maybe my project for May, because I'm not going anywhere in May. I'm not going anywhere far in March either, but I have a lot of stuff to prepare for and do, so I don't want to add that on top of it, because I'm still just have two more projects to complete in my office. I have to declutter and organize the bookshelf behind me. I want to replace some of the posters on the wall behind me. I have posters of my book covers, so I'm going to change some of those. And then I have those rolling drawer things, you know, from IKEA, and I need to declutter some of those. I actually did that not that long ago, so that's not a whole lot of, it's not a big project, but that is my plan for March as far as the decluttering goes, because I think once that is done, I will be satisfied with my office not being so overwhelming. Because it was getting to the point that I hated walking inside my office because it was just so cluttered and overwhelming. So now it's not as bad. It's still got a lot of stuff, but it's more spacious because I kind of moved things around in a way that I think makes more sense. Okay, so let me tell you guys everything that I have going on for March. I put those books down on the 28th because that's the day that I am hosting book club. The book that I chose is called All the Broken Places by John, I think it's Boyne, Boyne, I think. I don't have it in front of me, but it is a really good book. And he is the author of The Boy in the Striped Pajamas. And this book is, well, I shouldn't tell you, but I mean, oh my gosh, if you have not read All the Broken Places, I really highly recommend it. I am just in awe of this author's writing skills. That's all I will say. I will put a link down in the description box for that book. And so I have not decided where we are meeting yet, but I am hosting that on the 7th. Friends and I are driving to Woodruff, South Carolina to attend a planner meetup that will be, actually it's a junk journaling meetup that we will be attending on the 7th. And so that will be a day trip, because we are leaving in the morning and probably visiting a friend that just moved up there and then heading back. Probably sneaking in a wee bit of shopping, because I believe there's a stationery store up there, and we don't have stationery stores here in my town. So that's going to be a lot of fun. Let's see, what did I just do? Why is there a book on the 18th? I have no idea. I'm trying to think. Where is my planner? Let me reach for it. I'm trying to think, but there's so much stuff going on in March that I'm just like, what is going on that day? I don't know why I put an open book on that day. That's why I'm trying to look. Oh, I know now. Okay. I remember now. That's the day that I have. On the 4th of March and the 18th, I have a Bible journaling, and we meet here at my house. That's what I'm doing. On the 4th, I'm getting a Brazilian blowout. Can't wait, because my hair is frizzy all the way from here to Kingdom Come. And at the same time, I'm going to get it trimmed because I am in the process of transitioning to gray hair. And every time I see my stylist, I get her to cut off some, so that, you know, probably over the next year and a half, hopefully, most of the darker hair is going to be gone. So far, I'm liking it. I still have a long way to go. I started in July, I think. June or July. Yeah. Well, it was right after my birthday, so probably June. And because I wanted to make this the year that I transition. It's not a hallmark year for me, but it is a year that I chose to start it because I'm tired of hair dyeing. Alright, so that's what I put on the 4th. I put blowout appointment. On the 7th, like I told you guys, going to South Carolina for a junk journal event. On the 14th is the pajama meetup. It's a planners, pajamas, and pizza, and I am hosting that one. I just put a lot on my plate, and I got it. I have almost everything ready for that. And then on the 21st, there's a planner meetup in Smyrna that I'm pretty sure I'm going to. And then, of course, on the 24th, I have a book release. I'm super excited about that. The book is called The Healer's Wish, and it's about a healer in a medieval village, and I totally love that story. So, yeah. And, oh, and that series, y'all. It's supposed to be ebook only, and I was going to keep the story short, but this one ran a little longer, so I might end up ordering print covers and making them print. They'll be a little shorter. I might just make them a little bit smaller so that they don't look like a leaflet. But they are over 100 pages, so... But this one is a lot over 100. The story just took a little bit longer to tell. And I didn't want to hurry it. Ugh, I feel like I have to sneeze. Ugh, okay. So what I'm doing now is the week of March 2nd through the 8th. And the theme is pastels. For some reason, I decided to just go with pastel blue. Now, I think I think the spread had potential to be pretty. I don't know. I'll let you guys decide when it's done what you think about it, but I don't know. Anywho's, I couldn't find any blue flowers that were pastel, so I decided to use this flowers in this Live Love Posh book that I bought in Chicago. And y'all, this book is amazing because it gives us the opportunity to, do our own colors. It has some beautiful flowers that are kind of doodly, and I love doodly graphics. And so what I ended up doing is messy coloring because I wanted to stay with the whole doodling effect and not make it super neat. So I went ahead and kind of colored abstracty, if that's a word. That's probably not a word, but you guys get what I'm saying. I didn't want it to be like super perfect. And I wish I had kind of gone outside the lines, but I did kind of make it in a way that wasn't super neat. And what kind of flowers are those? They kind of look like they're not poppies. I don't know what they are. That one looks like a thistle that I'm coloring right now. But I think the flowers turned out cute, and the bud. Looking at my spread now, and you guys will see when I picked out the stickers that I decided to use. I don't think they look like they belong together, but maybe after I write everything in, it will make more sense. I don't know. It's okay, but it's not my favorite spread. So this week, I plan to start a novella for a project, or one of my publishers is doing I don't know if it's I think it's a series, like a series of novellas based on I don't know if I'm allowed to talk about it, actually. I have the contract, but it doesn't say whether or not. Anyway, the central theme, we all have a central theme, and the stories have to take place in Yorkshire, England, and it can be any historical genre, but it cannot. What was it? So anyway, there's a like what do you call that? Like a folklore and that has to take place and has to be included in the storylines. And for a change, I'm not going to write Scottish characters. I will be writing English characters, and the whole how do you say that word? Folklore behind the stories is really intriguing, and I'm excited about writing it. So I'm starting that this week, and also preparing for my event next week, the pajama meetup, and also promoting my next release, which is The Healer's Wish that I told you guys about. And I would appreciate if you guys click on the link and read the blurb and see if it's something that you might be interested in reading. And if so, you know, you can go ahead and order your copy. It releases on the 24th. All right, so back to the planning. This is the stickers that I wanted to use. And I had those chosen already before I even started because I just love those cafes. And I think if I would have left it at that and not included the flowers, maybe I'll like it more. And I might even end up taking them off. I can do that, you know. But the funny part is that I picked up and moved these stickers around so much that I tore up the paper, I wrinkled the stickers, I ended up getting rid of or cutting one in half. I think that one. See how the page is getting tore up? And, you know, if I would have quit right there and just slapped that building on there without like all this drama, it would have been so much easier on myself. But here I go. Let's see what I'm going to do. And the main thing about it is that the sticker that I just put down has a little house or a little building on it. And I didn't want the building right next to the other building, which looking at it now is not even that big of a deal. I don't know why I made it a big deal and started just freaking. I mean, I was like, this is a double, what do you call it? I have it on fast, like twice as fast. And y'all, this took me, like the video that you're watching now is 20 minutes long. This video was over 40 minutes because I was just, I don't know what the heck I was doing. Every single, I think I moved and removed and replaced every sticker on this page over and over again. And so I'm like, you know what? When I was going to do the edits, I decided, you know, I'm just going to do a voiceover because tore that up. I'm just going to do a voiceover because I was just fussing the whole time, and nobody wants to take time to watch a video where somebody is just fussing the entire time. Now that it's funny now, it wasn't funny when I was doing it. When I was doing it, I was so annoyed. Let's see. So on Monday, I have to finish my decluttering project. On Tuesday, start the novella. And then Tuesday will be a writing day. And I told hubby I was going to cook dinner on Tuesday, so I will do that. I might have to set an alarm because I don't like to cook and I might forget. And then on Wednesday, I have my hair appointment. Looking forward to that. There's also a Manchester City match on Wednesday that I may miss, but I think I will. What I will do is while I'm at the beauty salon, I might turn my notifications off because match scores and all that show up on my phone. No, and then watch it later. The problem is that usually you can't watch the match until the following day, and then by then it's spoiled and you know who won. I don't know what I'm gonna do because I think the match is at 3. Let me look it up. Not that you guys care. Why am I going on about something that you guys probably don't even care? Let's see. On Thursday, I don't have anything going on Thursday, I don't think. I'm sure I don't. Let me look. No, Thursday will be a writing day. And then Friday will be a writing day. Get things done and probably plan coffee with a girlfriend. And then Saturday go to South Carolina. And Sunday will be a normal church day. So that is my plan for the week. I see right there. If I would have stopped there, I think that is pretty. where I made a mistake is in adding the flowers that I colored. I don't think they're ugly by any sense of anything, but I don't think they go with the graphics of what I put down, and that's the only thing. But I should have just quit without the flowers. I was gonna say stupid flowers, but they're pretty. They just don't go with the building. So I have, what is that stuff called? Undo. So I might undo all that and remove the flowers, and I think I'll be happier, because every time I look at it, I kind of wrinkle my nose and go, eh. So yeah. So you guys, I hope that you enjoyed watching this video. I am gonna ask you to click like if you watched it, and let me know what you think about, if you're intrigued about the book that I'm releasing on the 24th, which is the Healer's Wish, and also if you would like to hear more about my writing while I'm doing this stuff. And do you like the flowers? Because I don't, but let me know. Would you remove the flowers or leave them? Thanks so much for watching, and I hope you guys have a wonderful day, and I will talk to you soon. Bye.